So if you're a teenager and you do struggle with communication skills, this might be one of the most important videos you'll ever hear, because that is going to hinder your ability so much in life to progress. And progression is everything. As I've said before, and as I keep reading a lot of stuff and researching shit about life in general, it's that life really is a race. It's a competition. You're a man, right? Watching this probably. You had the mindset, you're probably hungry if you're watching this. You probably want to build your tribe around you to conquer with you. That's kind of a man's goal. Think of our ancestors. When we had tribes, we wanted to fucking conquer. We wanted our tribe to be the best motherfucking tribe in the wild. We didn't want to just, not get anywhere. That's not the goal here. The goal is to progress your tribe. And having no social skills is going to hinder your life so much. Not only going to sacrifice business opportunities, but your dating life's not going to be good. You're not going to have friends. You're not going to network. You're not going to be able to have a more fulfilled life because you can't talk. All this look smacking you do, but you can't go out and talk to girls. And then you go play on these websites saying everything's cool. And building a physique is cool. You guys got to change your attitude. If you want to even be a content creator like me, if you want to get a good job, you need to have these business skills. How are you going to walk into a job interview and not only not have good eye contact with the manager, but you can't really put sentences together. You can't talk like a normal human being. Our ancestors, I bet you, had way better social skills than y'all, because they weren't doom scrolling on their phone for an hour or two a day, or sometimes more. They weren't locked behind screens or locked in these boxes or rooms and just everything. They weren't doing that. They were out and about. Now, when I say go out and about, I don't mean to just throw it all away, party, do drugs, do all this stupid shit. I'm telling you to be productive with your time outside, socializing. Like, when you're here to socialize outside, try to pick a good base. Like, don't fuck around with the wrong people, because they can drag you into so many different things. I've seen so many good kids fucking go down the wrong path because their friend peer pressured them and shit. Peer pressure is really one of the worst things ever. Don't let that be you that gets controlled by it. You want to be the leader. You don't want to be a follower. So don't fucking waste your time outside. Don't do bad stuff. Actually spend your time out there wisely. And with this, building social skills, networking, doing all that. And I'm specifically saying this stuff. There's a lot of other things you can do to be productive, right? When it comes to making money or looking better, getting the dating life you want, building physique. But this is specifically the predecessor to all of those things, because I'm telling you, when you can't talk, your actions reflect that shit. Like, your feelings, your anxiety, your action will reflect that. And people are going to just think you're weird. They're not going to take you seriously. So being in high school right now, this is the perfect opportunity to change that shit. It really fucking is. Or even in college, because you have an abundance of people around you every day to talk to. This is like part of why the education system is built like in America. It's to kind of guide you through your teenage years. And then when you get into the real world, you have some sort of skills. Now, I know the education system is garbage in a lot of ways. The way the teaching is done, not it. And even what they teach, not it. But you do the best with what you have to deal with. And yes, you're going to be learning a lot of horse shit, but at least while you're there, focus on the skills in there that do matter. Like, if there is a financial literacy class in there, take advantage of it. Please go into it. You can also look at videos and you'll probably get better info. But while you're in there, you might as well learn what you can. The teacher could be good. You could have a lot of friends in there. So get that stuff out of the way, because I'm telling you right now, once you're older, gaining social skills isn't going to be as easy. There is not going to be as many people around you. Okay, you have some family. You might have a couple friends. You might have your coworkers, obviously, but that's about it. You're not going to have hundreds of people in school or at a campus. So these are the foundational years. I'm telling you right now, the foundation needs to be right, and then the house on top will be better off when you have a good foundation. But when you do lack the foundation, the house is going to fucking fall apart. Build the foundation. You got to stop worrying about your damn gonio angle and your fucking eye spacing, your eyebrow spacing. You got to stop worrying about that fucking shit. You got to get the basics down first, man. How many times do I got to say this shit? I have had to deal with the same problems. I was a complete awkward incel, not in terms of like being an incel in the looks maxing space, but just I was so awkward in middle school, especially because of distance learning, which I had to do in 7th grade, right? My 7th grade year. I was remote learning. I didn't want to go to school. I was a fat, lazy chud. Couldn't even go to school. And I didn't even show up to the picture day in 7th grade. That's how lazy I was. Nowadays, I'd be like, why not get the picture, bro? This picture will be a memory forever. I can look back at my 7th grade picture and boom. But nope, I decided to sit my ass home instead of going to get a picture because, COVID, I want to play my games. You miss out on shit when you don't fucking have any sort of normal, just outgoing skills. Not even just do talking, but just being out, like actually living life. And I don't mean living life as, oh, doing the parties and, oh, you're not focused on career. But you can have that be a predecessor so that when you do make the money, which you should do right when you get out of high school, you'll be way better off. The whole point of school is to set up a good runway so that when you do transition into adulthood, you're in a better spot. You don't want to wait until you're older to start doing this shit, bro. You only have one life. You have to be able to negotiate. The reason I'm so passionate about this is because of the struggles that I just explained. It held me back in a lot of ways. I could have gained experience in a lot of stuff. You can make more memories, this and that. Now, I'm not the type of kid to try to make memories all the time and cherish them and do all this stupid shit to make a memory. But whatever you got to do to be able to be the best you can during adulthood, because adulthood is the real world. Like, you could be like, oh, I hate school. School is the worst thing ever. I'm telling you, man, after high school, it's not going to be the same. You're going to probably miss your friends. You're going to be like, fuck, now I have to work a minimum wage job with all these different hours. I don't even know what to expect, this and that. At least you're getting paid for it. But if you're going to spend that paycheck on bullshit anyway, then it's kind of like you almost aren't getting good paychecks. You want to be very efficient with your money. That's a good way to have a better sort of adulthood. You need to be able to manage your money. Don't blow it on going out and eating all the time. Don't blow it on getting all these clothes and flashy items. No, you should be learning this in school, bro. Like, I know you could be an incel watching these self-improvement videos. It doesn't mean you have to stay one. Go through that 1 month phase of just binge watching self-improvement, and by the end of it, you'll be in a way better spot. And no one tells you that, and I don't know why. It's like, okay, you're sacrificing a bit of time to learn self-improvement, but I think it's a worthy endeavor. The only problem is if you let self-improvement consume your whole life, then that's a different issue. But if you just grab the basics of self-improvement, and you even go into the more advanced category, you'll be better than like 90% of the people anyway, which is really good. Now you just got to follow through with that, and who knows, maybe eventually you'll be somewhat successful. That's it. That is really the best thing I can tell you right now, especially if you're in high school, is building skills, but most importantly, confidence and social skills, because that's what so many men lack nowadays. I've put this graph on other videos, but the depression rates and anxiety rates are going up. Why? I do know why, but it shouldn't be the case. Don't let modern technology and consumerism just fuck up your situation. You're a man at the end of the day. You're a person on this earth. You, if you do things right, can fulfill your purpose, can maybe make an impact. As long as you don't fucking get all these baby mamas right away at such an early age, just don't throw it away. Please learn right from wrong. Be very aware of what's going on. So many people lack self-awareness. There's such thing as being too extroverted. You don't have as much self-awareness. You're kind of all over the place. You just got to really learn yourself. At the end of the day, to fix social anxiety and all these things, the only real way is to do exposure therapy. I don't think talking to a therapist an hour a week while just sitting home the rest of the days is going to fucking do much. They're going to just throw you medications and hope for the best. That's not fixing the root problem. You might not ever fix the entirety of the problem. It might be a genetic thing in your brain, but you can fix most of it if you expose yourself. Doing medications is only going to mask a problem, not fix the problem. So start off small. Say hi to the person at the cash register. Say hi to the bus driver, which you never do. Say hi to different students. Say hi to that girl you fucking like. Like, whatever it takes, right? People just really blow opportunities because they don't speak up. They could have a nice opinion on something. They could really contribute well in a debate. But because they don't speak up, never gets the light of day. Don't you want to stop blowing opportunities? Don't you want to start capitalizing on those fucking opportunities? I know I do. I'm already pissed that I wasted so many already. That's why now I'm just like, It's like I was trapped in a cage as a dog for so many years, and then now that I can't get out, motherfucker. Like, it's that deep. It really is that fucking deep. No one can hold you back as much as yourself. There could be a lot of bad people around, but you are you at the end of the day. If you have limiting beliefs, if you don't care about a lot of things, if you just let things slide, you're going to make no progress. You are the biggest enemy if you let yourself become one. Like, you can literally be your worst enemy. Don't blame it on all these other people. A lot of times you got to blame it on your fucking self. If you didn't achieve that goal, you got to go back to the drawing board. Don't be so insanely hard on yourself and setting these unachievable goals that are so high up. No. Achieve a goal that you know that is possible. And then just keep working at it instead of giving up so quick. Man, people waste a lot of opportunities. I'm here to stop you from doing that. Just don't fucking do it, all right? The whole message is be the most valuable human. Be someone important. Don't just be another just wasteful human. I feel like you should be something. Only because you got that one life. You don't know if you'll ever reincarnate. So that alone should get you moving. That should get you out of the chair. And I'm gonna get out of the chair right after I record, man. I'm gonna start editing after this. Once I record this video, I'm gonna start editing. Just go get after it, bro. Get after it. I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. Things will get in the way of life, but you gotta keep getting up. How many times have fighters gotten punched, or just people that have dealt with trauma? How many times have people gotten punched and then have gotten right back up and just not regret it? Because if you don't get back up, all I know is no matter how many times you get fucking punched, you gotta get back up. Get back up. Be a man. You know, I don't want to sound like a crazy, cringe red pillar, but it's true though. Why not get back up? It's free. It's free to get back up. Don't give up. And you know what I mean when I say that too. Don't give up and end it. It's not worth it, bro. Make high school the best foundational years possible. If you want to watch another video on how to progress as a teenager, watch it right there. It's if you feel real behind. I appreciate y'all for watching. Now get after it, please. See ya.